Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's that boy, Easy Millions, and I'm your host of that boy, ETV. You already know, man, we are back on Black Ops 7. And the game is finally here, man. We've been waiting for this, at least I have, because Black Ops 6 just was not cutting it for me. But with the new game comes new challenges and new things and new, topics to bring up, man. So first thing I'm gonna have to talk about is something that the community was really getting on the devs about, and that's gonna be the fact that we have two playlists, one called open and one called standard. Now they did say we would have the open matchmaking. They said that was gonna be the default one. So they didn't lie, as when you first go into the game and you try to load into a multiplayer game, when you first load in, it does have you on the open playlist. It doesn't put you on the quote-unquote standard, but it is a little scummy, I guess, because some people will say when a player gets on, they're going to see standard and most likely swap over to the standard one instead of open. But from what most of us know now, they do have the open playlist as the first one that comes up for you to play. So hopefully, people aren't confused and think that that you're actually supposed to go play the standard one and not the open one. But I'm gonna be honest about something and how the matchmaking feels, right? It feels open, but games still kind of felt like they were hard for me. And the reasoning for this is because you want to make sure that you turn off your cross-platform, okay? For some odd reason, cross-platform is a default setting in the game, and you need to turn that off and make that console only. Well, you don't have to turn off cross-platform, just make it cross-platform console only. This way you're only going up against other controller players and you're not really playing against too much PC. The reasoning for this is because when you're playing against mouse and keyboard, a lot of times they have higher frame rates. They can 360 a lot faster than you can, and a lot of other reasonings. I still think it's a lot easier to aim when you have your full arm opposed to just, your thumb trying to move around a stick. So there's a lot of things that I believe that PC probably has a little bit more of an edge on. And then when you think about it, there was also a nerf to aim assist in the game. And I'm not going to lie about this nerf to the aim assist. I feel like once I was playing, I noticed it. Like, I noticed that it feels the gun is way more loose when it comes to tracking people and things of that nature. But another reasoning for it's kind of weird that they decided to nerf the aim assist up close for controller in a game mode, or in a game where they just added wall running and wall jumping. Right? You nerf aim assist up close for controller, but then you add the movement abilities of wall running and jumping, making it harder to track the player anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird that was a thing. Now, ultimately, though, man, I have been enjoying the multiplayer. One thing that I was surprised of that I've noticed while playing is the return of the noob tube. A lot of people were using it. Don't get me wrong. I'm getting annoyed, getting blasted with it. But the return of the noob tube is a real thing. I'm assuming it's because a lot of people have Gunfighter, and that's probably one of the last or attachments. Like, cause I believe in the beta when I had it, I had put it on mine as well, and I think I put it on mine because I had a slot open, and I'd rather just put it there, or I'll probably end up putting a grip there for me personally. But the return of the noob tube is real, bruh. I'm telling you, when you go out there, don't be surprised if you come around a corner and you're getting hit by a grenade launcher in the game, man. So that's a surprise. Another thing that stuck out to me that I complained about in the beta was the launcher. So they did finally put a launcher in the game that does actually lock on to the UAVs in the sky. So why is it in the beta that we didn't have this? Because UAVs were everywhere. Like, it's crazy. So now that this launcher's in the game, I'm hoping that people actually go and look at the launchers and don't just think, oh, they must have only had that one that I guess you just charge and shoot it. But I'm glad they brought back the one that locks on, because now you can shoot down all these damn UAVs because they have them all the time. They're always up. So people need to actually start pulling out this launcher and using this thing, okay? But I'm glad the launcher is back, because in the beta, that had me a little nervous and confused that we didn't have that. So that's one thing. But the biggest issue I have with the gameplay, though, is the goddamn footsteps, man. I'm talking about people aren't even running ninja, and when I die, I'm running around a corner and we run into each other, and you can tell both players didn't even know or hear each other because you can tell we both run, and then it's like, oh shit, there's a person here. Or how many times someone runs up behind me and all of us or runs around a corner and you can't even hear them. Like, it's crazy, and it's annoying. It's to the point where even my homeboy 50, who's talking about playing this game competitively, is letting me already know that people aren't even wasting their time getting ninja because of how bad the footsteps are. I mean, the footsteps are pretty bad, man. I'm pretty sure, like, they might be some of the worst that I've played. Like, I feel like the footsteps in this are worse than BO6. So that's a little crazy to me, man. Like, and when I'm talking about, you will come out here, man, and you'll watch your kill cam, and the person will be on a whole dead ass sprint, butt sliding, sprinting, and you won't hear a thing. I had a dude run up, butt slide, jump off a wall, didn't initially see me, land, ran a little bit, and then shot me. I didn't hear him at all. I didn't hear not one thing he did. I didn't hear when he landed behind me, nothing. I don't know what's up with these footsteps, and this is without ninja. So there's no point in putting ninja on your class. And if you think I'm bullshitting, man, I'm telling you, wait till you get on and you see. The footsteps are a little weird to me, okay? But the footsteps been bad in Call of Duty as a whole. Now, when it comes to the maps, for the most part, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but we only ever playing remakes. Look, bruh, I get y'all love these maps, but can we please play on the new maps? Can we please play on Black Ops 7 maps? Why am I always playing a recreation of an old Black Ops game? But speaking of the new maps, the one map that really stuck out to me that was bad in my opinion is that Scar map. Now, I've played TDM and I've played Domination on this map. First thing I'm going to say about it is I feel it's way too big for 6v6. I think it needs to have more players on it. And also, when it comes to something like TDM and even Domination, there are too many sniper places that have great coverage, that have elevation, and they look over the point. Even on hard, I'm pretty sure that was Domination, yeah. So on Domination, there's a sniper point over B, and there's a sniper point over at C. And I think that might even be how it is for Hardpoint when the point moves around. There's sniper points that are literally posted up there. Now, usually these sniper points have weaknesses, like you can shoot through the wall or something like that, but you can't actually shoot through this cover. So I think that this map here, and not only do you have the sniper points, there are a lot of hard angles that you can hold on this map that'll allow you to just kind of control it. So it's kind of weird in my opinion. But overall, I'm glad Black Ops 7 is here. I need to give it some more time. I've been hearing about this campaign and how bad it is, so I'm going to definitely try that out and just see how it goes and maybe just give my review on that too. But so far, hey, I need to get to level 21 before I give my full thoughts on this game. But so far, these are the things that stood out the most to me, man. But let me know down in them comments, man. Hey, have you been getting on the game? Do y'all hear footsteps? Can y'all hear anybody in this game? Have y'all noticed the return of the new tube? Make sure to turn off your cross-platform. And how has aim assist been affecting you? And when you're playing open, does that matchmaking feel like they did in the beta, man? Let me know down in the comments, and let's get a conversation started, man. But until then, I'm gonna leave y'all off with the rest of this gameplay here in the background, and I hope y'all enjoy that, man. But as always, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, become a supporter, and catch me streaming on Facebook Gaming and Twitch at DatBoyETV. Now, and man, as you can see, I was having rough games out there, man. Couldn't even get the dub out here, baby. But hey, catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Equipment out. Identified. Hardpoint locked down. Hostile UAV established above. Hardpoint is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. All personnel withdraw. Trauma teams are inbound.
Feels like like, nah, I'm